thyroid is a place where, for whatever reason, oxalate pools there. And as I've learned more about how the thyroid functions, it could have to do with chloride transporters, which are plentiful in the thyroid, and those chloride transporters may move oxalate. And this is one where I accidentally ran into an easy support for the thyroid, which is magnesium chloride oil, that stuff they call magnesium oil. One day I was getting out of the shower. I was using it to get more magnesium into my body. And, my gut was in terrible shape. So I was trying to avoid having to take everything orally. So here I was putting this magnesium chloride oil on my skin, and I got to the end and I still had some left on my hands. And I remember kind of going, and then just sort of throwing it here because I was trying to get it off my hands so I could go get dressed and get my day going. And my doctor had just started me on thyroid meds. Again, long story short, I had to come off the thyroid meds. And the next time I went to my endocrine guy, he says, your numbers are better than they've been in ages. So I guess we got the medication right. And I looked at him and I said, I'm not taking it. And he's like, pardon? And so I told him about this, putting this magnesium chloride on my throat. And I seemed to be able to get out in front of the symptoms, because I was doing the same thing: too hot, too cold, too hot, too cold, too hot, too cold. And I would have this time period in the afternoon where I'd always be too cold. And I managed to get out in front of that and use the magnesium oil a couple of times in the morning. And I wouldn't have this low period where I was too cold in the afternoon. And he said, well, I don't know why it's working, but keep doing it. And so I've never had to be on thyroid meds, even though all the indicators were there. So that's another one where I would, if somebody says that their thyroid's not right, like, why would everybody have a bad thyroid nowadays? Like, almost everybody.